Hello everyone, welcome back to Sei Explained. My name is Kakuza and let's dive into the third session. Today we are going to be building an application, Cosmos native app that runs the Sei ecosystem, runs on the Sei ecosystem. And for this, we are going to make sure that this app does what we call voting capabilities based on the Cosmos template for voting. So as you can see in the Sei docs front-end development, there are some guidelines like WAGMI documentation, VM. So if you want to build something that is EVM compatible yet running on the Sei network, you can use EVM, and then you can use the CosmWasm SDK. So in the CosmWasm SDK, there is the Cosmos JS documentation. I highly recommend that you go through this, because this is then there is Sei JS Cosmos, Sei JS EVM, and then Sei JS Proto. So yeah, these are all great materials to go through. So for this tutorial, we are going to be going through using this Create Cosmos Dapp. We are going to make sure it is running on the Sei ecosystem. So for you to install a Cosmos-based application, you have to run npm install -g create Cosmos app. This is run on top of you installing Go and the installations that we did in the previous tutorial. So if you didn't do the previous tutorial, make sure that you check it out, and then you set up your environment. So you can come here to your terminal, and then run this command. For me, I already have it, but I can run it again, I think. So after running this command, it is running. There is some doc. So then create your new Cosmos application by running the following command. So you can say create -cosmos -app during the setup process, and yeah, you can go through this yarn delve. For our interest, we are going to go through the example. So instead of create Cosmos app, you can also abbreviate it into CCA the app name. And yeah, for you can also go through these samples. So for our sake, we are going to go through CCA name voter example, and then example. Yeah, so this is the app that we are going to be creating with auth-z. Yeah, so this is a vote proposed, but we are going to be creating the one with auth-z. So auth-z. Let me create a new folder. So the new folder is here, and I'm going to call it rename Sei session 3. So I can drag this into my Visual Studio Code and then open terminal. So come here, new terminal, and command plus. So make sure things are visible. Ctrl V. So auth-z example. So my name, I'm going to call it let's vote. And then it will clone into the let's vote repository. So as you come here, there are many other samples for other different chains. We are mainly focusing on the Sei ecosystem. So here you can also look into other kits. There are links here. So I'm going to make sure that I leave this in the description, this link, and then so that you can further go through it. So yes, all looks like it is installing. Okay, we can wait a bit. Yes, so my installation has been successful. So you make sure that you have installed yarn. So let's cd. I think this is clear enough. We can cd into let's vote folder. So let's vote, and then in the let's vote folder, so there are many folders here. So this is a Next.js application, next.config.js. So under components, you can actually look through all these folders, see what they entail. These are folders that you tweak around to make sure that this application suits your needs. For me, I'm interested in the components folder. So in the components, there are many components, but there is this folder called wallets, and under wallet there is import chain from chain registry, import chain from chain, but import chains from chain registry. And when you come here, export const default chain name. So this is the default chain name, and then export const chain name storage key. So selected chain. So here in the chain registry, we are going to change this chain name to Sei. So where do we get the chain registry? So when you go and look for Cosmos chain registries, you will come here. There is this GitHub. There's this GitHub link. I'm going to leave it in the description, which shows you all the different chain registries in the Cosmos ecosystem. Since we want to make sure that by default we set the chain to Sei, since this is a Dapp developed in the Sei ecosystem. So we come and change the chain registry. Yeah, but as we can go on, we can maybe be looking at it here. So here, when you see there is Cosmos hub, and okay, so under Cosmos, Cosmos hub. So when you look at the chains.json, there is chain name Cosmos hub. So this Cosmos hub is the same chain name that is here. So chain name Cosmos hub. So if you want to change the default chain to Sei, so we can go and look for the Sei registry. And then the chain. So under chain name, you can look that the chain name is Sei. So we come here and tweak this to chain name being Sei. Let's save. And then yarn. Okay. And then yarn dev. So to start our application. So under these folders, you can really go through them, config, context, hooks, so that you tweak this according to the Dapp that you want to spin up, and much more. Code gen. So if you're interested in something, but anyway, let's first look at the application. Okay, so it is here. You see that by default, the selected chain is Sei, and I can disconnect. Even when I disconnect, so the selected name is Sei, and then from here, this is a sort of a voting mechanism, voting template. I can connect my wallet and connect Kepler. Since my wallet was already connected, it connects automatically. But then you have a pop-up, and then from this, you can we can create a grant or a voting thing. So let me say create a grant. I'll put my wallet, so come here and then pick my wallet. I'm running this on the mainnet due to the small gas fees. So I say select permission, vote, probably expiry date. So you could change all these fields, you know, and then grant. So as soon as I click the grant, that means that, you know, I have to sign around 0.1, you know, say, you know, $0.1. So after that, you can, you know, say that I'm a grantee and you view details. So someone else can come and vote, can revoke. But yes, this is when the expiry date is happening. And that's how you can use and that's how you can use, you can, you know, spin up a new application by the Sei, using the Sei ecosystem from the CosmWasm SDK. So this is just a bare bone. You can tweak around with those files, and then I'm excited to see what you're building. In case of anything, comment in the comment. Don't hesitate to write your comment below. See you in the next session.